What happens in real-life sex that you don't see in porn? Afterwards. I really do fix the cable. When you get your pants stuck around your ankles and it takes like 15 seconds to get them off because you're on top of her. Turn the TV on so my parents can't hear anything. Spends 20 minutes trying to find the right thing to watch. Fart noises when sweaty bodies contact each other. This happened to me once. Almost every single movement resulted in the sound of a loud wet fart. Initially he had a little giggle, then was able to move on, but I was red in the face from trying to contain my laughter. I was absolutely losing my shit. Every time I exhaled I made a breathy hue sound because laughter would start to escape whenever I opened my mouth. Thank God he didn't have any roommates. I can only imagine what it would have sounded like to someone else. How incredibly sensitive your genitals get after coming. The first few times I got a hand job, my partner didn't know this fact and would continue for another 30 seconds or so after I finished, resulting in me very awkwardly spazzing and trying to get her to stop without offending her. Pets coming in to smell and investigate. Putting the sheets and blanket in the washer the next day. We need to reposition. My head keeps hitting the wall. Can we pause? I gotta pee. Cool. I'll get some water. Let's meet back here in a few minutes. Feelings. Being interrupted by children. You don't get kids banging on the door of the porn set shouting, "Mom, Dad, the Paw Patrol you put on TV is over. Can I watch another one?" It's always Paw Patrol. Ex-girlfriend and I in doggy style, but I keep slipping out. Me. Stick your butt up more. Lifts herself using her hands and feet to lift knees off the bed. Me. No. My dick isn't attached to my navel. I meant angle it more. Her. I don't know how to do that. Me. Arch your back more. She angles her butt downwards. Me. I can't tell if you're doing this on purpose or not. Laughter. Pets. You haven't had sex in real life until you've had your genitalia bumped by a curious pet in the heat of the moment. Don't move. I'll go get you a towel. Erectile dysfunction. Passing a towel to each other afterwards. My wife had given birth 6 weeks prior and we were doing it for the first time since. She was riding me and lost all muscle control of her butthole. Shit all over my balls as she came. Haven't seen that before. But I also don't watch German porn. Being sore. In porn, they can go at it for hours and doing who knows how many sex rounds. After 2 rounds, I feel like my vagina is on fire and cannot do anything else because it hurts. Theirs are probably on fire, too, but they're paid to pretend like they're enjoying it. When a guy shoots cum on your face, it always gets in your eye, and you legit can't see out of it for about a half hour. This is why I aim for the titties. I'm a gentleman. Just come inside. Nothing bad could possibly happen. My daughter is amazing. No regrets. Hang on. Shimmy across a bit. I'm falling out the bed. A woman shouting Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher in an attempt to stop you prematurely ejaculating. Unfortunately it had the opposite effect on me and I lost my erection. But still, I guess it could have been worse if it had made me ejaculate instantly. Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. I can only come so fast. Gag reflex triggered by bad hygiene. Stopping halfway through because the towel moved to the side and there's now a puddle of period blood all over the sheets. She showers while you sink wash your junk. You take off the sheets, spray the mattress with OxyClean, and shoo the cats away from the blood OxyClean puddle. You use the towel you used this morning to blot it up. It's white but it's like off-white now because it's old. You should throw it in the wash but you have to go to work tomorrow. And your Russian neighbor does all of his laundry on Tuesday nights so you probably won't get an open washer anyway. Plus that shit's like $1.75 per load now. Not to mention the cost of drying it. She walks in and you're still kinda horny but now there's the wet spot on the bed and you don't have any other towels to use because you don't want to waste the clean, dry ones. She wants to cuddle but won't lay on the wet spot so she straddles you while you teeter on the edge of the bed and there's zero chance you can focus on getting back in the mood when you feel like you're going to fall at any moment. She, of course, falls asleep on you and you're stuck in limbo, uncomfortable and exhausted. It's already 1 o'clock and you have to get up at 6:45. That's only like 5 hours away. At least if you set your alarm to 7 o'clock and fall asleep immediately, you'll get 6 hours. That sounds better than 5. Still gonna be tired as shit in the morning though. This isn't working. You gingerly move her off of you and try to get more comfortable, but nothing's doing. Screw it. She's spread eagle, but you'll carve out a niche on the other side of the bed. You walk around the end of the bed and stub your toe. You finally have enough room and plop down, but the goddamn spot is still wet and now it's soaking through your t-shirt. You think you can handle the wetness, but she's got the entire blanket wrapped around her. You only want a tiny bit to cover half a thigh, but it's too inaccessible. You finally fall asleep at 1:43, but wake up a half hour before your 7 o'clock alarm and just have to lay there, shriveling up inside. Life is fleeting, but you do like that cute face she makes when she's really fast asleep. Leg cramps. Drink more water, and don't point your toes. Cat clawing under the door and meowing like crazy, although after a while she has started to wait until we are done, so I guess our cat knows our sex noises. You don't get to keep going when it accidentally pops into the wrong hole. Changing positions. Obviously porn is scripted. I mean, not well scripted. It ain't Shakespeare or anything, but at the end of the day there seems to be some sort of previously agreed sex schedule, and when it's time for position 2 they both seem to know when to move and what to switch to. Real life unfortunately rarely offers such luxury, and all I can do is scream Autobots transform, and hope fortune favors the brave enough that we both try to switch to the same position. The post-sex piece so you don't wake up with a ooty the next day. Nobody ever gets stuck sleeping on the wet spot afterwards in a porno flick. Double penetration orgies are uncommon. Ow, ow, stop. Hold on, you're leaning on my hair. Slamming a girl's head into the back of a couch right where the wood-back center bar is when you pick them up. Slowly. It still hurts. I love you. Stop. Just hold it in for a bit. Basically anything that's more emotional than yeah, jam it in. Oh my god, my ass feels so good. More of the funny stuff. Bad positions. Resetting a position because there is no way you can in that position at all, but you wanted to try. I've never seen after sex forehead kisses in porn. The cleanup. Have a towel handy. Baby wipes. Bro. Literally. During rapid sex. When the dick pops out, and gets jammed into the taint or pelvis, making both parties feel like a hospital visit might be necessary. That cramp where you move your toes just wrong and the muscle in the arch of your foot locks up and you just sit there and pray for death for a few seconds till it goes away. Explaining which position and asking which position are we doing next. Annoyed. Where are you telling me to go? Some girls actually say no when they see a gigantic cock. And some don't mind a completely average one. A real shocker. Cats appear where they should not be. Awkward position changes akin to two people trying to walk through each other in a hallway. Sweating. I don't think I've watched any porn where both actors have looked a sweaty mess. The guy usually looks like he's covered in a light dusting of water, while the woman, who usually looks slightly worse, has running mascara, smudged lipstick, but only through excessive use, tears of pleasure. Not one porn film has the couple in the middle of sex, dripping with sweat because they've forgotten to switch the central heating off. Laughing with your partner because something ridiculous happened. True intimacy is giggling with your genitals exposed. Struggling to put the condom on. The good old unsexy wait. Gotta check if I got in the right way up before putting it on. The laughter. Great sex can have some ridiculously causal banter. Not being naked. Gotta have at least 2 layers of clothes over your genitals for real life sex. Source. Married 10 years. Had sex for 3 of those years. 3 pumps and done. That's why I take 10 minutes per pump. 1 cleaning up semen out of your ass crack. 2 the vagina farts. 3 the awkward gangle when you're switching positions. 4 the weird shit you say because you're in the mood and not thinking. Your number 4 makes me think of the time my boyfriend yelled out, "All gone," as he came. I laughed for hours afterwards. Not sure if they show this in porn, but I learned too late in life that after a male finishes in you, the cum does in fact come back out. Trying to keep the wiener in while switching positions. The queefs after air pockets get humped into your vag. The graceless, keeping legs together but trying to walk to the bathroom, walk afterwards. I used to do this when I was young and still self-conscious of the mess. Now it's man the lifeboats and paddle my way there. Being completely naked and doing it with only dirty mismatched socks on. Next thing you know I'm wearing absolutely nothing, except for my socks. And you know when I'm down to just my socks, what time it is. It's business time. Teeth clacking against hers when going in too aggressively for a make-out session. You cannot smell porn. Yet. This man is living in 3018. My cat trying to get on the bed. Having something on the TV in the background. My boyfriend and I once while Mortal Kombat played on his TV. We'd have to stop occasionally to laugh at the absurdity. We'd get back into it, and have to stop again. Why didn't you just finish him? Neck hurts because my SO's arms are thin yet muscly and I'm used to soft pillows. Giggling during sex because of the queefs or that accidental eye contact that suddenly makes you both oh, wow, we're doing it.